What is going on, everybody? Today we're looking at the Nacelle Biker Mice from Mars motorcycles. So not too long ago we got our three main Biker Mice from Mars characters of Throttle, Vinnie, and Modo. So now we got the motorcycles that go along with them. So first up here we have the Martian monster bike belonging to Throttle. Looks pretty cool, nice motorcycle design. Of course they're all motorcycles, so it's going to be hard to really go into too much detail or know if they're really cool or not, but just we'll have to put the figures on them and see how good they look there. So that looks pretty cool. We get some additional accessories like rockets and stuff for that. They all come with the hot dog as well, and we can see there on the back what Throttle is going to look like sitting on the bike from the cartoon, and a little bit of story up there if you want that. Then we've also got Vinnie's radical rocket sled, which is just kind of like a more futuristic looking motorcycle there, which looks pretty cool as well. Has some guns that'll go on it. Looks pretty awesome there. And again, if we spin around, we can see Vinnie on it with his gun attached to the cord there, so that looks pretty cool. And finally we have Moto's Mondo chopper, so we get a chopper design for this. Looks cool. Get a nice big mouse head design to go on the front. Again, more flames and stuff. Of course, that hot dog as well, and a picture of him on the back there as well. So that looks pretty cool for him as well. So I'm excited to check out all three of these. I like the Biker Mice figures we already did, so hopefully these motorcycles will be cool as well, and they'll fit nice on them and everything. So let me get them open out of the box and we'll take a look at them together. So here we have all three motorcycles. We have Throttle, Vinnie, and Moto's motorcycles. All three look pretty cool, especially, like Throttle and Moto's just look like, motorcycles. Look pretty good. And of course, this looks like a motorcycle, but like a motorbike or, some like fancier sort of design vehicle. And I can't get it to stand up, so it's got to sit on the side there like that. So we'll go ahead and look at each one. So I'll go ahead and move the other two out of the way, and we'll start with our main character of Throttles. Looks pretty good, pretty basic design, not a whole lot to it. We get the engine. Of course, I have the gas tank. We do get like some different gauges and stuff going on here, is like different buttons. Get the handlebars with some rear view mirrors, of course the padded seat with a little brace there on the back, the exhaust coming out, of course the front back tire and front tire. No kickstand or anything with this, but we do get an effect that'll go with it to help keep it standing up. We do get a nice design, almost looks like a mouse head there on the front, which it does light up. We get another little design there. So these do have a light up feature, so we can push the button that's right here, push on that, and it'll light up. So we get the headlight lit up, which is pretty nice as well. Nice that they have the light up function, but overall looks pretty nice. Like I said, it doesn't really stand up, so we have to give it an effect it comes with, which is a dust effect. So we can attach this onto like the back wheel, and that'll allow it to stand up. So you just gotta get the slit on the back wheel, and it'll attach on there, and now it'll keep it standing up. So now we can put it in whatever position we want, or we can have it racing, with that dust kicking up from them speeding off. But they each do come with some accessory or like effects, whatever to go for it. So for Throttle, we do get a gun. So we get this gun we can mount onto the front. So just on this front little section here, we can mount this on. So it'll mount there just like that. You can get a aim up a little, aim down there, so that's pretty cool. We get some rockets as well that I'll attach onto the like side pieces here. Now I'm not sure if they're supposed to attach any certain way. Like I know if you do it like this, they'll then be aiming down a little more. You can kind of get them adjusted, but if you put them the opposite way, like flip them around, they'll then be aiming like straight up. So I'm not sure if you want them aiming down or up. So I think down, at least from there, it does look a little more straight on. Of course, it's not exact or perfect. They do still look like they're aiming down, but you can do that as well. So you get those rocket attachments on there as well, so you can be shooting rockets off. And then we do also get some flame effects to add to the exhaust pipe. So we get these nice flame effects, nice see-through design too in the orange color. So we can just twist this around and add these to the exhaust here. So there's the flames coming out of the exhaust there, which look pretty cool. So there's everything for Throttle's Martian monster bike, which looks pretty cool. I love the guns, the rockets, all that. I love that it lights up as well, which is cool. Of course, it does also come with a hot dog, so we do get another hot dog to give to our biker mice. But with that, we can go ahead and bring in Throttle, so we can put him on the motorbike. Of course, we do got to put his helmet on him as well. So there's Throttle on his motorbike. Of course, as I kind of expected, it is not the easiest to get them onto the motorbike, so it's not fully sitting on there. But I do have his feet on the pegs, and of course both hands on the handlebar there. He has the helmet on, which is nice. I did go and take his tail off one because it kind of just fell off on him when I was trying to get him on, and then it makes it easier to get him on and off the bike and stuff, so that's pretty nice. So there we got Throttle now on his motorbike, so that looks really cool. And next we've got Vinnie's radical rocket sled, so we get his nice red vehicle. Like I said, it does still look like a motorcycle, but more like futuristic design one, and just looks pretty nice with all red design, nice big red front. Love how it has what I assume is a rear view mirror, but it's got, I assume to be supposed to make a mouse design, almost looks more like a cat to me. Front windshield there, we do get the handlebars that are nice, almost look like guns turned upside down, and you can like pull them out, they'll twist side to side so we can easily get his hands on them. We do have another light here in front, again, mouse shaped like the mouse head, that will light up. I'm not sure where the button is. oh, it's this big piece of the seat right here in front, so you can turn that on there. So there, it turns that on. And I do also believe, yeah, there's lights there on the dash as well, so that's pretty nice. That all lights up, so you can turn that on and off there with that button, so that's pretty cool. And again, nice. I assume that's supposed to be like some sort of exhaust or something here on the side. And I don't know motorcycles too well. We do get the back wheel that does also have like a spring in it as well, so we get like a little springy piece here, so it allows that back wheel to sort of bounce. And then we do get this gun attached as well, that's kind of like magnetically attached here on the back, so that's pretty nice. So big gun we can give to him as well, so that all looks pretty good. Looks like it may be a thing where he's leaning more forward because the pegs are all the way back there and stuff, so that looks cool. Now we do get some accessories, of course. We'll need to use it because this won't stand up at all on itself, so we do get this dust effect as well, you know, that'll help keep it standing, so we can put that in there. So now it'll be standing up, which is nice. It also comes with some exhaust flames, so we get more flames that we can attach to it. So we get them for the back here. Of course, it's kind of hidden, so they just sort of slide in here, so we get those flames sticking out of the back of the bike, which looks cool. And then of course we also get the hot dog, so we always get the hot dog with each of those. So there's Vinnie's motorcycle, so now we can put Vinnie on it. So there's Vinnie on his motorcycle. Like I said, it does seem to be one where you more lean forward, but that's kind of just how I'm able to get him on the bike with his feet on the pegs. Obviously, there's room for another person, or he can sit back further, but then he can't really reach the handles or anything. So again, you probably get him like laid down more like that if you want, but it may not be able to fit on with his feet on the pegs, but he can get more like that. And of course, he has the gun attachment as well that we can take and put the gun into his hand, which I think would be cool. So there, Vinnie has the gun as well. Of course, it's kind of a big gun, and it's hard really for him to hold on to it because his hand's kind of loose, but he's got the big gun on there now. So you can be driving along with that, which is crazy. I love how it's got the attachment piece, so you don't have to worry about losing it or anything. But yeah, just a nice big gun there for Vinnie to hold. Of course, really big, and like I said, hard to really get his hand to hold on to and stuff, but looks pretty cool. And again, nice with the lights and all that. So very awesome overall for Vinnie's Radical Rocket Sled. And lastly, we have Moto's Mondo chopper. So this looks pretty nice as well. So it's supposed to be a chopper, which looks nice with the design, especially like this bluish purple color. Has the nice seat. Of course, the back, you can rest on the handlebars up in the air with the mouse design on the front. So again, the mouse line and then the mouse side with the sort of gun sticking out of it, which look pretty cool. Get the front wheels, back wheel, of course, all the exhaust coming out the side with engine, gas tank, all that. And there it lights up as well. So you just push on the button on the gas tank again for this one, and the front light lights up there. So that's pretty nice. Does have some gauges and stuff, or whatever going on the screen there, but none of those light up on this one. So overall, just looks pretty nice. Of course, we have a place where the exhaust will come out and all that, so it looks pretty nice overall for this design. Of course, comes with the accessories. So first we do get the dust thing, so again will help keep the bike standing. Then we do get a piece to switch out on the front, so we do get this, so we can take this off if we don't like it. So we can take that mouse pad piece and just have a normal one. So if you don't want to have the gun on it or anything, you can put that one on, and of course it still lights up and all that. But I think we'll want the one with the guns just to match with all the others, so let's put the gun back on. We also get some exhaust effects coming out of the back, or I guess rocket, because it's not attached to the exhaust at all, that we can plug in. So we got the flames that stick out of the back there like the others. And then finally, he also comes with the hot dog. So we get the hot dog as usual. So now we can go ahead and put Moto onto his motorcycle. So there's Moto on his Mondo chopper now, so that looks pretty cool. Now, if you saw the video where I did this, I do have issues with his hips, so it's hard to really get him fully sitting down on because of the issues with his hips. But I do have him on it there, which looks pretty decent overall, so that looks really awesome for Moto to be added to his motorcycle, and that means we have all three now, so let's put them all together. So now we have our three biker mice on their motorcycles, which of course, you know, their name starts with biker mice, so they need to have their bikes. So we now have those. So they look really nice there together. I wish they would just fit on them more, like they'd almost fit perfectly onto them, you know, like they were made to be. But I still have issues. They're all three just floating in the air off their bikes, you know, just being held on by the handlebars. So I wish they'd fit on a little better. Like I know with Moto, his hips, like I said, have issues, but the other two don't really have much issues. It's just they don't really fit too well on the bikes. But they do look really nice just sitting here like this with them on their motorcycles. So that looks really cool. So really nice to get Throttle's Martian monster bike, Vinnie's Radical Rocket Sled, and Moto's Mondo bike. So really nice to have all three of those to now finish off, at least mostly finish off our biker mice. Now they have the mice along with their motorcycles, so all three look really cool. So let me know what you thought of the motorcycles down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, let me know with that like, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see more videos. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.